Hey moguls, it's Dr. T here, and we're going to do an upgrade all about understanding why other people are able to manifest more than you and what you can do to make an upgrade to be a top manifester. So, what we're looking at here is the main reason why some people can manifest very specifically and other people have a harder time with that, have really what is a different manifesting process. So, this is a human design chart. For any of you who have not gotten your human design chart, you can go to my company, my website, theempirecompany.com, click on human design, fill in just a little bit of information, and it's going to kick out what it is that is your human design. Some of you might know human design, some of you might be new to it, but it's important to know that even though all of the people in all of the world are talking about mindset all the time, mind and body, and making this very binary, the truth is you have an energy system that is a full body energy system. So it's much more than just your mind and running that deal. It's much more about understanding how your unique energy system works. Okay, so why other people are manifesting more than you. And that has to do with the fact that in their human design, they have the manifester part of them, which is this voice area, because things are manifested through our voices. That's how they're brought into reality. That's what initiates them into reality, is that we speak them into reality. People who can manifest a lot more and a lot more specifically are because they have in their human design that they are manifestors. So the only people that have this defined are people who are either manifestors or manifesting generators. So people who are manifestors or manifesting generator have a very specific definition that allows them to do what it says. It allows them to manifest through speaking things into reality. Manifestors are people who speak it into reality. Generators are people who make it into reality. Manifesting generators are people who manifest it, speak it, and generate it or make it into reality. And the other types, which are projectors and reflectors, don't have this defined, and or generators may not be there. If they're not a manifesting generator, they don't have that defined either. Okay, so for those of you who don't have the manifester part of you defined, this means that you are a non-specific manifester. So it means that the way you actually manifest is different than classic manifestors or manifesting generators who just speak specific stuff into reality. And then if they're a manifester, a generator will typically make that happen for them. And if they're a manifesting generator, they can both speak it and generate it into reality. But if you are undefined here in this part of your energy system, then the way you manifest is what's called non-specific manifesting. And what that means is that while other people can go super specific and make things happen, people, and I'm one of these non-specific manifestors. I'm a projector. So part of being a projector is I'm a non-specific manifester, because there are some people in this world that are designed to be very, very specific and make very specific things. There's an entire population of people that are designed to just be in the essence or the feeling or the emotion or the energy of the thing. They don't have to get so super specific, because even though our world is 70% generators And the generators do everything, and they're constantly telling all of us that we should all be doing everything just like them. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. The reality is that there are people that are designed to be it and hang out in the world and be it. And yet our entire world is it's overruled by generators who say, no, we got to do it. And because we can do it, everybody else can do it. So you might be you might be struggling or feel frustrated with that. But the reality is that in order for the world to operate the way that it's supposed to in its ideal optimal state, which would be great, right? There is an entire population of people that are supposed to be it so that there's doingness and beingness. But what we do in this culture is in this entire world, and we always have, is we pay people for doing stuff. We don't pay people for being stuff, which is unfortunate. And yet, the more successful people get, they end up getting paid more for being something than doing something, because really being something is the higher level, even though it seems like the doing is the higher level. So at some point, when we value the people who are designed for being something and hanging out in the world in the essence, the emotion, the feeling of it, and we say, hey, one of the positions I'm going to have in my company is this type of person that just is there, being amazing, being fabulous, feeling good, being the person who's being the reality, then that'll change everything. But right now, we've got everybody on the doing mechanism. So this is what's exhausting everybody, because there are people that are not even designed for doing, they're designed for being. So if you are a non-specific manifester, the way that you are manifesting is really that your job is to just be in the feeling of something, right? So we're someone who's a manifester or manifesting generator who is defined here. They might say something like, I want to move to this city, go to this specific building, live in this specific apartment, and that is the game plan. Somebody who is a non-specific manifester could literally just be someone that's like, what's the feeling of that I want to have? Figure out what the feeling is, be in that essence of it, and that would manifest them into that reality. So say, you're moving to this place, you're just non-specifically, it's that place, it's that area, and you have a connection to it. If you're a non-specific manifester, the way this is going to work for you is you've got to give yourself permission to get into the feeling of it and hang out there. So while specific manifestors make lists of all these details, non-specific manifestors need to go into the reality in order to hang out there, immerse themselves in the feeling, get into that feeling as if that feeling is your strategic laundry list of what you're going to create. Be so in that feeling, immersed in it, that it will bring you into that reality. Because the more you're in that reality and the essence of it, the more you are literally brought together with that reality, because that's how the laws of physics work. And it will bring everything together to make that happen. So the reason certain people are able to manifest very specific things and seem to just be able to be like, this is what it is, da 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 da, laser focus, go into it, and they can dial on in there, and other people can't, and are often, by the way, also thought to have ADHD because they can't just go into this very specific levels of detail and hang out there, is because you're designed to be a non-specific manifester. You're designed to be someone that is feeling the experience that you want to have, feeling the essence of it. So say it was this place you're moving to, the building you're going in, and what's the essence of it? Say the essence of it is freedom. You're supposed to hang on in the atmosphere of freedom, be in it, be what the feeling is that you want to have, Be in that essence of it. And again, it'll bring you to that place. It'll bring you together. It'll bring it to you, you to it. So being clear that being a non-specific manifester doesn't mean that you're missing something. It means that you're meant to manifest in a way that is so much more efficient and advanced. This is a later stage human advancement, by the way, because originally there were just generators. Then there were generators and manifestors, and eventually they bred, and then there were manifestors and generators. Eventually there were reflectors, and then eventually the most advanced human are the projectors. That's the later level of human that came in, and all the different human types came in over time in order to add to making things easier, to evolve things. So for the entire population of people that are reflectors, um, projectors, and generators who don't have a defined manifestor area here, the dark one is defined, the light one is not here. That means that you are here to manifest easier. All you have to do is be in the feeling of something and it will manifest it. However, you must be in the feeling of it. If you skip over that part, or if you make a laundry list of things that you are going to do, but don't spend time in the being of it, you may not manifest it the same way that other people do who make those laundry lists, because they are designed to go into that level of specificity and the details. And people that are designed without a defined manifestor voice are those that are designed to go into the feeling and the experience of it. When we align with our human design, this is an important invitation for everybody. When we align with the way we're designed, knowing that's how the universe designed us, knowing that's how God designed us, whatever your perspective is, knowing that there's a specific purpose to that, doing it, being it rather, and knowing that it's also your role to carve that out in life so that you're not trying to be a design that you're not, and working against yourself, which by the way will never work. And that's why your manifesting is lower than other people's manifesting. So if you want to manifest more, you're going to go into the intentions of the experience and what you want it to bring to you. I promise you, it will absolutely start manifesting that experience, because the feeling of something, by the way, is already what all the other specific manifestors are trying to get to. If we do these 5,000 details, we'll get to the feeling of that experience. Non-specific manifestors are going right to the experience ways from manifesting by being in the experience to taking that shortcut of just ending up in the experience. It's actually a more advanced way to do it. It's just that all types are part of our human reality, and we must align with our specific human design so we can manifest the way we were designed to and the way that we best fit into the society. And if you are just newly understanding this and you recognize other people don't understand this, your boss doesn't understand this, your team doesn't understand this, your family, your partner, whatever, whoever it might be, first of all, it's for you to understand it, and then also help other people understand how you're designed, how you work best, how it is that your value is in the being of something rather than the constant doing of it. And the large skill set for people that are non-specific manifestors, whether they are projectors, reflectors, or generators, is to really also very much be educators and help people understand how your system works and how you can best be of service in situations. Because, for example, when you are someone who can be the very essence of what you want to manifest, the value of that is so high because the feeling of it reverberates and resonates with everybody. It's a very, very powerful, powerful thing. All right. So thanks for taking this upgrade, understanding why you're not manifesting at the level you want to, how you can manifest much, much easier as a non-specific manifester, how we can honor both specific and non-specific manifestors and align with our design and begin to create from the feeling of the reality we want. Thanks for taking the upgrade in, internalizing it, applying it, and sharing it. All right, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.